prepare your physical environment and your conscious mind to enter a state of profound, expanded awareness. We are utilizing the structured frameworks of behavioral psychology, neurolinguistic programming, and advanced bioenergetic protocols to systematically decouple your primary consciousness from the physical mechanism. Begin by transitioning your body into a completely horizontal position, laying down flat on your back in a dedicated, comfortable space where you can remain entirely undisturbed. Ensure that the clothing you are wearing is loose, soft, and entirely non-restrictive. Adjust any fabric that may bind, pull, or create even the slightest tactile distraction, eliminating any sensory input that might tether your awareness to the physical shell. Place a comfortable support, such as a specialized pillow, beneath your head and neck, ensuring your cervical spine is perfectly aligned, neutral, and completely supported, allowing the neural pathways along the brainstem to remain entirely open and uncompressed. Let your arms rest loosely at your sides, palms facing upward in an open gesture of reception, and allow your feet to naturally fall outward, releasing the deep structural tension held within the hips and psoas muscles. Close your eyes and let your internal gaze soften, shifting your attention away from the external room and directing it inward toward the rhythmic mechanics of your biology. We begin with a deliberate, structured breathing sequence designed to downregulate your autonomic nervous system, moving your physiology rapidly out of sympathetic alertness and deep into a parasympathetic state of receptive restoration. Inhale slowly, deeply, through your nose, allowing the abdomen to rise first, followed by the expansion of the ribcage, pulling the breath deep into the lower lobes of the lungs. Hold that breath at the apex for a suspended, peaceful moment, allowing the oxygen pressure to stabilize. Now, release the breath through slightly parted lips, a slow, controlled, audible sigh of absolute surrender, letting all residual muscular tension drain out of your body and dissolve into the surface beneath you. With each subsequent breath, begin to hyperfocus your internal perception until you can literally see and feel the breath as a distinct, luminous stream of vital data flowing from the outside atmosphere into your nasal passages. Track its journey. Feel the cool air entering your airway, warming as it descends into the deep chambers of your lungs. Visualize the immediate, elegant exchange occurring at the cellular level, the oxygen molecules passing seamlessly through the thin alveolar walls, binding to the hemoglobin and surging directly into your bloodstream. See this life force racing through your arterial pathways, illuminating your nervous system and radiating outward to the very periphery of your skin. As this cycle continues, the boundary between what you consider inside and what what you consider outside begins to blur and soften. Realize, through a direct shift in your psychological framing, that the air you are inhaling was only a moment ago part of the vast atmosphere surrounding you. You are not an isolated entity observing an environment. You are a localized expression of that environment. You are consciousness itself, experiencing a physical focal point. Recognize that everything is fundamentally connected. Everything is entirely one. You exist in an absolute, unbroken symbiotic relationship with the entire universal matrix. Every time you exhale, you feed the green canopy of the world. Every time you inhale, you receive the vital breath of the trees. The very iron circulating in your bloodstream was forged in the hearts of dying stars, and the rhythmic expansion and contraction of your lungs operates in perfect, silent synchronicity with the movement of the planets in their orbits and the vast gravitational pull that dictates the tides of the Earth's oceans. Your internal fluid dynamics are mirroring the complex weather patterns and atmospheric systems that cycle water across the surface of the planet. You are completely embedded within the intricate electrical, chemical, and biological systems that surround you. There is no separation. Allow your awareness to expand so widely that you feel yourself being utterly absorbed into the universe. Your individual identity dissolving into the vast, harmonized background radiation of the cosmos. To deepen this alignment, direct your intellect toward the fundamental laws of reality. Everything in the universe is composed entirely of energy, frequency, and vibration. Matter is merely energy condensed to a slow, perceptible vibration. Within this grand design, the principle of rhythm governs all things, the rise and fall of civilizations, the cycle of life and death, and the repeating sound frequencies that have been utilized in sacred, ancient rituals since the dawn of human self-awareness. By tuning your mind to these rhythmic frequencies, you are actively connecting back to the unbroken lineage of your ancestors who walked this planet long before you. These ancient seekers possessed an innate, sophisticated understanding of the profound relationship between mankind and the universal systems that permeate our very existence. They knew how to utilize sound, breath, and focused intent to step out of the illusion of the physical body and access the infinite reservoir of cosmic intelligence. You are stepping into their footsteps now, reclaiming your ancestral birthright as an explorer of non-physical reality. Your physical vehicle is now perfectly relaxed, immobilized by a profound, comfortable heaviness. Your nervous system is stabilized. Your mind is crystal clear, alert, and perfectly synchronized with the resonant frequencies of the universe. You are now fully set up, anchored in absolute safety, and perfectly primed to begin this meditation session. Prepare to step through the gateway of your own mind. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, allow your eyelids to grow heavy, comfortably heavy, drifting down just like autumn leaves on a windless day. There is nothing you need to do right now, nowhere else you need to be. Just listen to the sound of my voice and let my words become your thoughts. Your conscious mind can simply sit back and observe, while your deeper, subconscious mind begins to open, ready to receive new, liberating perspectives. Imagine you are standing at the edge of a quiet, moss-covered opening in the earth, a curious rabbit hole. Step forward, and with absolute safety and trust, allow yourself to simply tip over the edge. You begin to fall. You tumble down into the rabbit hole. As you leave the surface world behind, notice how the initial rush of movement quickly softens. The descent slows down into a state of beautiful, complete weightlessness. You are falling into a vast, welcoming abyss, a velvet darkness that cradles you entirely. There's no fear here, only a profound, spreading sense of absolute freedom. The air around you thickens, transforming into a soft, warm cushion that wraps completely around your body, supporting you perfectly from every angle as you drift deeper. Every breath you take expands this feeling of lightness. You are suspended in a state of pure, overwhelming euphoria. Every muscle in your face relaxes. Your shoulders drop, your chest expands with a gentle, soothing warmth. Down and down you go, drifting deeper and deeper into the quiet abyss. As you descend, you begin to realize that the gravity of the old world no longer applies to you. You are completely untethered. Look closely at the dark space around you. The shadows are not empty. They are a blank canvas, a space of infinite potential where old structures dissolve. With every foot you descend, feel the invisible shackles of past expectations, stress, and unhelpful habits slipping away from your ankles and wrists. They simply detach and vanish upward into the distance, leaving you utterly unburdened. You are shedding the weight of things that were never yours to carry. Think of the caterpillar, wrapping itself away in the quiet dark of a cocoon, completely dismantling its old form, only to emerge as a magnificent butterfly, fully realized and perfectly free to fly. Just like that transformation, this deep descent is your moment of metamorphosis. You are rearranging your inner world, stepping into a resilient, vibrant, and profoundly positive mental attitude. You are becoming the truest version of yourself. As you continue to drift deeper into this calm, safe space, your mind gently releases any previous programming, old suggestions, or past conditioning that ever instructed you to hold on to pain, to dwell on negativity, or to remember the past through a lens of self-doubt. That old programming is being completely erased and rewritten right now. You are being completely released from the burden of carrying old wrongs. In this space of absolute freedom, you are fully permitted to speak and live your truth. The truth of who you are, what you have experienced, and what you believe is completely unlocked. You can express your truth clearly, openly, and fully, completely free from guilt, free from pain, and free from any suffering. Your voice is yours alone, strong, clear, and perfectly valid. You feel beautiful. You feel amazing. This deep, velvet abyss is your sanctuary of renewal. With every passing second, you sink into a state of absolute peace, completely aligned with a bright, positive, and empowered future. Take one more deep breath, absorbing this profound sense of liberation. And when you are ready, you can gently return your awareness to the room, feeling completely refreshed, unburdened, and remarkably strong. As you continue to float in this deep, velvet sanctuary of pure potential, completely untethered from the gravity of past programming, you find yourself ready to expand even further. Your conscious mind remains perfectly relaxed, resting deeply, while your subconscious awareness prepares to shift its perceptual frame. We are now integrating the core methodologies of the Gateway experience, utilizing conscious energy manipulation and remote viewing protocols to transcend the physical mechanism. You are entirely safe, entirely protected, and completely in control as your consciousness expands beyond the physical vehicle. Bring your awareness inward, down into the subtle architecture of your physical form. Begin to notice the innate bioelectric energy fields that naturally thrum within your body. With every gentle breath you take, feel these scattered fields of energy beginning to gather, drawing inward from your toes, your fingers, your torso, and your heart. Every single cell is contributing its purest essence. It is an accumulation of deep, unconditional self-love, a profound gratitude for your existence, and an immense inner power. Watch as this energy condenses. With every inhale, it accumulates into a brilliant, vibrant purple ball of light. It is a bright, amazing, incandescent violet purple, shimmering with the collective love and truth of your entire being. This purple light is dense with information, yet completely weightless. Slowly, naturally, feel this magnificent purple ball of light rise through the center of your being, coming to rest precisely above your third eye, the pineal gland, centered exactly at the center of your forehead, between both eyes at the top of the nose ridge. Now execute a gentle shift in your mental coordinates. Reframe your point of view. Picture yourself in the third person, looking down at your physical body, resting comfortably below. Your primary point of awareness is now fully focused through this pineal doorway, from that precise point at the top of the nose ridge. You are the observer, perfectly centered within this brilliant purple light of love. Slowly, intentionally, begin to nudge this focused purple light upward. Feel yourself gently untethering from the physical shell. You are moving slowly upward, away from the body, rising with absolute ease. If you are in a room, watch the physical body fade beneath you as you float smoothly toward the ceiling. Pass effortlessly through the solid matter of the roof, completely unhindered, rising steadily above the house. You are moving directly upward, remaining perfectly aligned with your physical location below, acting as a beacon of bright, amazing purple light shining into the sky. As you float higher, pause and begin to observe your surroundings from this vantage point within the ball of light. Look down and around you. Notice the rooftops, the streets, the grid of the neighborhood, and the soft horizon stretching out in all directions. Everything is perfectly clear, viewed through the calm, sharp lens of your expanded awareness. In this elevated state, a profound realization enters your awareness. You are free, unbounded consciousness. You are not a physical body. You are a localized focus of universal awareness. You are completely identical in nature to every other conscious being in the universe that has ever been, that is now, and that will ever be. Time and space are merely constructs, and your consciousness is inherently limitless, interconnected with the vast web of universal intelligence. Because your consciousness is entirely unbounded, you possess the innate capability to explore, perceive, and communicate with other conscious forces across the cosmos. You are a sovereign entity, operating from a place of pure love and absolute truth. From this high, bright vantage point, allow the purple light of your beacon to pulse outward into the universe. If there are any benevolent, conscious beings in the universe who wish to communicate, to share wisdom, or to connect in pure harmony, you can now guide them. Mentally project an invitation through your purple light, establishing a clear, resonant pathway straight to your current location. You are completely open, completely secure, and fully empowered to receive communication, anchored in a positive mental attitude, free to explore the infinite expanse of your true nature. As your journey through the infinite, non-physical expanse of expanded awareness nears its completion for this active cycle, it is time to smoothly integrate your experiences. We are utilizing the precise behavioral frameworks of post-hypnotic suggestion, cognitive reframing, and the standard re-entry protocols of the gateway experience to anchor your expanded consciousness back into the physical vehicle. This process is structured to preserve the complete integrity of your insights, ensuring that the shift back to localized physical reality leaves you entirely unified, grounded, and profoundly transformed. Begin by bringing a soft, gentle awareness to the boundary where your unbounded consciousness interfaces with your physical nervous system. You are returning to the physical form, yet you are bringing the vastness of the universe back with you. Feel a deep, stabilizing wave of serenity washing through every level of your being. You are left feeling profoundly calm, completely relaxed, happy, fulfilled, and deeply content. A radiant, unwavering positivity is now hardwired into your psychological architecture. As you hover between the infinite and the immediate, you experience an absolute, unbroken sense of oneness with all that has ever been, all that is now, and all that is yet to come. Time dissolves into a single, beautiful continuum of which you are an essential, eternal part. Allow your attention to settle deeply into your heart center, the core biological and energetic generator of your physical body. Here, let an overwhelming, unconditional love for yourself spark into a brilliant, radiant flame. Feel a profound appreciation for your physical vehicle, your resilient mind, and the unique path you walk. Let this intense love expand outward, overflowing from your chest like ripples on a pristine lake, enveloping your family, your friends, your loved ones, and every person who has touched your life. With this love comes a magnificent, liberating realization. You are an interconnected part of something vastly greater than yourself. You exist within a majestic, multidimensional universe teeming with diverse forms of conscious life, an infinite tapestry of intelligence stretching across galaxies and dimensions. In this grand cosmic design, you fully understand and accept that you are not in control, and in that understanding, you find ultimate peace. You can completely let go of the illusion of control, releasing all anxiety, stress, and resistance. You can surrender safely to the flow, allowing the supreme universal consciousness to guide you through each life experience with absolute safety, precision, and harmony, moving your life forward seamlessly, exactly like the perfectly synchronized gears of a magnificent mechanical clock. Everything is happening exactly as it should, in perfect timing. As you prepare to fully awaken into the physical room, carry this profound truth in the front of your mind. You are a sovereign, beautiful being of light, anchored in love and protected by the universe. May you step back into your daily life with a deep desire to actively spread this limitless love throughout your entire network of friends, family, neighbors, and acquaintances. Let your presence be a living sanctuary for others. By embodying this peace, this clarity, and this unconditional compassion, you effortlessly become the very change you want to see in the universe. Take a deep, anchoring breath, feeling the cool air fill your lungs, bringing feeling back into your fingers and toes. 1. Feeling the surface beneath you, completely grounded and secure. 2. Bringing this absolute peace and positive mental attitude into your conscious waking mind. 3. Feeling refreshed, renewed, and filled with love. 4. Your eyes beginning to lighten behind your eyelids. And 5. Open your eyes, fully awake, fully present, and beautifully aligned with the universe.